Good morning, dear children. Before we learn the lesson about the story of Ganga, I request you to study and learn the new words, the vocabulary that is given in the textbook, page number 12. First one, we have the soul. Soul means the spiritual part of the person regarded as immortal. Soul means Atma. Atma, okay. Then salvation, escape from sin and its consequences. पाप से शुद्ध होने के बाद में उनका आत्मा कहाँ जाते, स्वर्ग में चले जाते, उसको हम बोलते साल्वेशन, मोक्षा, मोक्षा, ओके. एम्पायर मीन्स अ ग्रुप ऑफ कंट्रीज कंट्रोल्ड बाय अ रूलर. ये किंग, उसके पास बहुत सारे लोग हैं, वो पूरा कंट्रोल करते दूसरा कंट्री. दैट मीन्स ग्रुप ऑफ कंट्री मीन्स इट कैन बी 1, 2, 3, 4 countries are controlled by one leader. That is called empire. Penance means religious act one performs to ask forgiveness from God. खुद का पाप क्षमा होने के लिए उस ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करते और उसको क्षमा करने के लिए कुछ रिलीजियस परफॉर्म करते हैं, उसके हम बोलते पेनेंस, ओके. मैटर मीन्स forming a thick mass. Thick mass means here means blocking, something that you block so that the water flow up from one side to another, it cannot flow. Something put between, blocked between, so that it cannot, the water is not coming from one side to another side, okay. That is. Then rite means a religious ceremony, religious ceremony that is done in the houses in different places, okay. These are the main words you learn. There are also some other words which you need to learn, and read the book as you listen to the summary of my story of the king river Ganga. You also should read the book and understand it, okay. In the next lesson I will give you the exercises what you have to do, okay. Thank you, and you continue with the lesson. Now listen to the lesson and the summary of the lesson. Today we are going to see about the first lesson of the English, that is the story of Ganga. You know that Ganga is considered to be a holy river, and people pray to river Ganga, and you see people also throw their ashes into the river Ganga. Just like that, you are very curious to know the story of Ganga, why people throw the ashes into the river. We have in the lesson where a grandmother and a grandson named Dhruv. Dhruv is watching TV and he is seeing people are praying to river Ganga and throwing the ashes into the river. At the same time, he sees the river also is very dirty. So he wanted to know what is the reason people are praying to river Ganga and why people are throwing the ashes into the river Ganga. So he asked the grandmother, and grandmother says the story of river Ganga. Ganga is holy river. It was brought down from heaven. Brought down from heaven. According to the legends, you remember the name. Ganga was brought down to her from heaven. King Sahara, remember the name? He had two wives. The first wife name is Kesni, and she had a son, Asamanjans, very cruel man. People did not like him, but he had a grandson whose name Anshuman. He was very kind and very brave. He could fight, and he was liked by the people. And the second wife name is Smadhi, and she had 60,000 sons. And these sons were very cruel, and they were not liked by people nor by gods. Nobody liked them. So, as he was becoming powerful, he wanted to establish his kingdom. So in order to establish his kingdom, he has to do Ashwamedha Yagya. Yagya means some rites. कुछ ceremony करना पड़ेगा, कुछ ceremony. That is the sacrifice of horse. Sacrifice of horse. To do this sacrifice, to do these rites, he chooses best horses from the stable, from many places, and then he wants to this Yagya. So, as he wanted to perform these rites, gods were not happy with the 60,000 sons, and therefore the god sends Indra in the form of as a demon, disguised form of demon. Demon means as a devil, who comes and stoles the horses. Stoles means उसको चोरी करके ले जा रहे. So King Saharapa's story, he could not find the horses, and he sends 60,000 sons to find the horses. First, the 60,000 sons go in search of horses. कहाँ है वो ढूंढ के जा रहे हैं in order to find the horses. When they went, they could not find. They found near the sage. The horse was there. His sage name is Kapila Muni. He was in deep meditation and praying. And these 60,000 sons, when they went near to him, he became very angry. He was disturbed, and when he opened his eyes, these 60,000 sons became ashes. Oh, so King Sara was so upset. He was worried. First, he could not find the horses. Second, he sent his 60,000 sons to find the horses. They also could not come. So he sends in search of his 60,000 sons and horses to find his grandson. He sends Anshuman, who is very brave and very powerful. So Anshuman goes in search, and when he goes, then the king of birds, he sees first he goes and found the horses and the 60,000 ashes heap of his uncle. And the king of birds, Garuda, tells the story, what happened to their uncle, how they died. And then the king of birds, Garuda, tells Anshuman to take the horses and do the Yagya. And also he advises the king of birds tells Anshuman to do the Yagya, and also in order to attain their souls heaven, in order their souls to go to heaven, he has to do the rites of, he has to throw the ashes of their uncle to the river Ganga. And therefore, in order to do that, he goes. And after that, we have three kings: King Sara, King Anshuman, King Dilip. They were powerful, but they could do the Yagya, but still they could not bring down the Ganga from heaven. And therefore, in order to bring down Ganga from heaven, we have the next king after them is Bhagiratha. He was very powerful king, but he also was disturbed the unfinished task of the rites. And the rites are not performed. The ashes of their 60,000 souls are roaming. So in order their souls should attain salvation and go to heaven, they have to do the rites. So he goes in search to the different places. That is, he goes to Himalayas to do the penance and he prays. And when he goes there, we see that Brahma is pleased with the prayer of King Bhagiratha. He is so pleased, and therefore Brahma tells King Bhagiratha to ask help from Shiva, because the river flow of the Ganga is so powerful, so the earth cannot hold strong. So therefore Shiva can hold the water from coming down and hold, and gently the water can flow. So okay, but we see Ganga is also very pride, very powerful, he wants to. So Shiva feels that Ganga is so pride, so Shiva also wants to teach a lesson to Ganga. Therefore, when the Ganga is brought down, flows from heaven to down, comes down. So Shiva stops the flow with his matted hair. Matted hair means something thick that he blocks so that water cannot flow. And then again, Bhagirath king is disturbed and he prays to Shiva, and Shiva is pleased, and then Shiva is pleased by the prayer of King Bhagirath. And therefore he allows the water, the Ganga, to flow gently. And when water flows, then you see the water of the flow gently. Then 7 streams flows, 3 to the east, 3 to the west. The streams, the stream followed by King Bhagirath was so beautiful, and the gods assembled there to see the flow of the king. Flow of the Ganga, water from Ganga, and therefore their king Bhagirath performs the rites and their souls attain. This is the story of Ganga we see, and after that the rites were performed, and then he asks why still the Ganga is so dirty, and then he says because people throw ashes of their dead loved ones, but they do not take care. So what is the story? Moral of this story is Ganga is considered to be holy, as we have the belief that we throw the ashes of the dead, that means our loved ones who are dies, and we burn them and take the ashes and go and put it into the river Ganga, so that their souls may attain salvation. Salvation means moksha. Okay. So what happened? At the same time, we need to also take care of river Ganga. Okay, that is the story, and let us understand. I request you to go through the story and understand the meaning one by one. I have just summarized the story. You just go through it and you will learn it. Okay? Wish you all the best and have a nice day. See you in the next class.